So me and my beautiful wife, we were watching one of my favorite movies of all time, Brewster's Millions, with Richard Pryor and John Candy, two of the greatest comedians, actors in history, in my opinion. May they both rest in peace. I mean, the greatest talent of all time. You just don't get comedians and actors like this anymore. They're the best of the best. I love John Candy, man, too. He's just so funny. The two of them are just the greatest, team, you know? Also, Richard Pryor and Gene Wilder. You know, See No Evil, Hear No Evil, greatest movie of all time, too. But it's just, I love this movie. You have to see it. If you've never seen this movie before, Brewster's Millions with Richard Pryor and John Candy, immediately open your schedule. You have to see it. This is the greatest movie ever. I don't want to give too much away. So Richard Pryor was a baseball player. He was a pitcher for the Hackensack Bulls, Hackensack, New Jersey, right? So basically, that's it. He's getting up in age. He's old. This was kind of like the minor leagues, and he winds up getting into a bar fight because he was trying to pick up these two girls that were on the team that he was playing. Right, he beat them. He was the winning pitcher. So it was these two guys on the other team that they were playing against. This was their girlfriends. So it winds up, he gets arrested. Hackensack Bulls, the coach goes down to jail because he's in a bar fight. Doesn't want to bail him out. He's like, look, we're giving you your official release. You're on your own. So when they're in court, this guy, he's like a photographer. He goes, I'm representing parties that want to remain anonymous at this point. We are prepared to pay Mr., Montgomery Brewster, that was his name, his bail, as well as John Candy. And they said they thinking that they're scouts. They're thinking they go to the big time. Montgomery Brewster and John Candy, they're going to go for the Yankees, the Mets. They're like, we're going to New York. They're like, yeah, baby. So, but the thing is, it turns out that he had some sort of, I think it was his uncle, that, was like this big time real estate tycoon, oil tycoon, and he was white. It's funny because, Richard Pryor, Montgomery Brewster was black, right? So he's like, you didn't know that you had an uncle who was a hunky, huh? He goes, so he gave him this amazing situation where it was an inheritance of 300 million, right? But in order to get the inheritance, he wanted to play a little game with him. He said, look, we're going to have some fun. He says, I want you to spend $30 million in 30 days in 1 month, okay? But the thing is, you can't have any assets. No assets, right? You just put it all in the stock market, right? No, I'm just joking around. I'm joking around. We're coming back, baby. But it was a joke. So if he does that, he gets the full inheritance of 300 million. But if he fails, he gets diddly. Zero, nothing. He had a whip clause where he could get $1 million now, which he turned down. He went for the 300 million. But oh my God, it is just so funny. You have to watch this movie. I'm not going to give anything else away. It's awesome. It is tremendous.